Welcome back. It's 8:42. Molly Taylor. A name not many of you will know, but you will in a moment. She's afraid of nothing. The 22-year-old has competed in some of the hardest rally car courses on Earth, and she wants to push the limits even more, possibly to other planets. Sam?
Well, she can go fast enough. Molly's quickly climbing the ladder. She has her sights set on becoming the world's first female rally car champion. Our resident rev head, Mark Beretta, caught up with Molly.
Rally car racing requires nerves of steel. There's no room for doubt, and the margins for error are tight. But in an industry dominated by males, Molly Taylor, a 20-year-old Sydney girl, is cruising ahead. Molly and her Ford Fiesta will compete in the World Rally Championship Series this year.
Well, this is the biggest opportunity I've ever had. You know, it's every young driver's dream to be competing in the World Championship.
For Molly, there are no boundaries.
What's it like being a girl and racing rally and going to that level? Does it make any difference?
It's a funny question because it's something that I never think about. And for me growing up, I never thought it was any different, male or female, and it's something that I don't focus on myself, but if us being there can help more people get involved, then that's fantastic.
The 22-year-old moved to the UK 2 years ago to be closer to the action. Without a job or sponsorship, it was a leap of faith. But for Molly, racing was in her veins. Her dad, Mark, was a champion driver. Mum, Coral, a co-driver with 4 Aussie championships under her belt. And legend Neil Bates, a mentor.
What does your mum think about you doing what you're doing?
She's very proud. I think, you know, it's a very tough sport, so we often joke it would have been better to you know, play golf or tennis or something like that than motorsport. And but you know, they're very proud, and they sort of saw me take the big step to move overseas with not much money, and you know, live in a shed, and you know, do it the hard way. And so to see things, you know, I'm still very much at the beginning of a big learning curve, but to see things starting head in the right direction, they're very excited.
And the wheels are well and truly in motion. Molly's been picked to be part of the 2011 Pirelli Driver Academy, the first woman ever named. Fellow Aussie Rebecca Smart will be her co-driver.
She approached me saying that she wanted to move overseas and progress her co-driving, and for me, I was looking for someone to build a partnership for the future with. So, you know, we already knew each other from rallying in Australia, and it was just a perfect fit.
And how do you deal with those tense moments? Because I guess during the year, it'll get a bit tense at times.
Yeah, definitely. I think the most important thing is, you know, get along with the person and having that trust. You know, and it's very important to, you know, if things aren't working, talk through it and make sure that, you know, you make the changes that you need.
And what's the ultimate goal, Molly?
Be professional, to be at the top of the WRC. That's, you know, that's every young driver's, you know, goal, I guess. It's, you know, the Formula One of rallying, and that's what I've put everything into and moved to the other side of the world for, and that's, yeah, definitely what I would aspire to.
Good on you, Miss Molly. You certainly do want to trust your passenger there, don't you, Sammy? They want to know their left from their right.
I know. Imagine reading maps at that speed.
Yes, well, reading maps at any speed can be difficult for some days. I just try to read them nice and slowly, you know? It's a tough business, that rally car drive. There's money to be made in it, but by the time you pay all the speeding fines, ooh, you know, you wonder whether it's worth it. Sam?
Sorry for the
Over to you.
Thank you. After the break.